It's 11:59 p.m. In exactly 1 minute, a 13-year wait comes to an end. Millions of PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X consoles are humming in living rooms across the globe. Download bars are hovering at 99%. Energy drinks are cracked open. Discord servers are dead silent because everyone is staring at the exact same countdown timer. And then, the clock strikes midnight. When Grand Theft Auto 6 officially unlocks, it's not just going to be a video game release. It is going to be a global cultural event. We are talking about a launch so massive that internet service providers are already bracing for bandwidth shortages. Major corporations are expecting record-breaking employee absences, and the entire entertainment industry will fundamentally shift overnight. But what actually happens in those first 24 hours? From the inevitable server meltdowns and the multi-billion-dollar economic shockwaves to the exact moment you finally take control of Jason and Lucia on the sun-soaked streets of Leonida, this is the moment-by-moment breakdown of what the first day of GTA 6 will really look like. Let's start with Hour Zero, midnight. Regardless of whether Rockstar favors a staggered local release or a unified global drop, the immediate reality is going to be digital gridlock. With Rockstar completely ditching physical game discs for standard retail boxes that just contain download codes, the entire weight of this launch falls squarely on the digital infrastructure of Sony and Microsoft. Imagine tens of millions of people all trying to verify a license, download a Day 1 patch, and connect to the Rockstar Social Club at the exact same second. Even if you preloaded the game days in advance, the authentication servers are going to be fighting for their lives. Reddit and Twitter will instantly flood with a mix of two things: blurry, zoomed-in photos of title screens from the lucky few who got in, and thousands of rage posts from people stuck on error code screens. But once you're past the bottleneck, a new reality sets in: the Great Storage Purge. We already know the map is roughly twice the size of GTA 5, and the density of Vice City is unlike anything we've seen in gaming history. The file size is going to be a monster, likely pushing 150 to 200 gigabytes. Millions of gamers are going to spend the first hour of launch day ruthlessly deleting half their game library just to unpack the Day 1 patch. And for players outside of major cities with gigabit internet, Day 1 won't be about playing the game, it will be about watching a progress bar. ISPs across the globe will likely see internet traffic spikes that rival major sporting events like the Super Bowl or the World Cup, simply from the sheer volume of data being pulled from gaming servers. By the time the sun comes up on launch morning, the real-world economy is going to feel the impact. We saw this back in 2013 with GTA 5, but the gaming demographic has aged and expanded exponentially since then. The kids who skip middle school for GTA 5 are now in their 20s and 30s, with disposable income and paid time off. Welcome to the GTA flu. Across the world, millions of sick days will be cashed in. High schools, colleges, and corporate offices are going to notice a bizarre coordinated absence. People who haven't touched a controller in a decade have bought a next-gen console specifically for this one game. Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar's parent company, is projected to shatter entertainment records. We are looking at a product that could easily generate over $1.5 billion in 24 hours. To put that in perspective, that dwarfs the opening weekend of the highest-grossing movies in Hollywood history. But the ripple effect goes further. Have you noticed how no other major game studios are announcing release dates anywhere near GTA 6? That's intentional. The industry calls it a blackout zone. Releasing a game, a movie, or a major marketing campaign on the week GTA 6 launches is financial suicide. The internet's algorithm will belong exclusively to Vice City, and everything else will be completely buried. Speaking of the algorithm, let's talk about YouTube and Twitch. By 8 a.m. on launch day, the content avalanche will be deafening. Every single major streamer will be doing a 24-hour subathon. The platforms will be a minefield of spoilers. For those stuck at work or school, avoiding story leaks will require completely turning off your phone. Within hours, you will see thumbnails revealing the ending, TikToks showing every secret weapon, and Twitter threads breaking down the map border to border. But there's also going to be a massive unseen war happening behind the scenes, the race for world first. Thousands of creators will be racing to be the very first to upload the final mission. Others will instantly start hunting for the modern-day equivalents of the Mount Chiliad mystery. The game's physics engine will be pushed to its absolute limits immediately. Videos titled 100 Ways to Crash a Plane in GTA 6 or What Happens If You Swim Too Far Out in Leonida will rack up millions of views before lunchtime. And then there are the DMCA strikes. Rockstar is famously protective of their IP. Anyone who got their hands on an early copy and breaks embargo in those first 24 hours will face an absolute bloodbath of copyright strikes. Entire channels could be wiped out in the crossfire of Rockstar's automated takedown systems. But let's strip away the server crashes, the money, and the internet hype. What actually happens when you, the player, finally press New Game? The opening hours of GTA 6 are going to be a masterclass in next-generation immersion. Rockstar knows they have to justify a 13-year wait in the first 5 minutes. You will likely be dropped right into the gritty, humid reality of Jason and Lucia's criminal dynamic. And the first thing everyone will do? Completely ignore the main objective. Players will immediately steal a car just to feel the new driving mechanics, which promise to be heavier and more grounded than GTA 5. They'll walk down the street to see how the NPCs react to being bumped into. Based on Rockstar's recent patents, the AI in this game is going to be revolutionary. In the first few hours, players are going to realize that NPCs actually have memory, dynamic routines, and self-preservation instincts. The first time you pull a weapon, the first time you attract a wanted level, the first time you see the upgraded police AI dynamically flank your position, use tactical cover, and secure perimeters instead of just blindly driving into your line of fire, these are the moments the community will be clipping and sharing. And then there's the environment itself. Because the game is set in Florida-inspired Leonida, water physics and weather systems are taking a massive leap. Players will spend their first day just watching how a tropical thunderstorm dynamically floods the streets, or how the mud in the swamplands realistically coats their vehicles. We will spend hours just watching the in-game social media feed, which parodies our own chaotic reality back at us in classic Rockstar fashion. However, there is a massive elephant in the room on day one: GTA Online. When GTA 5 launched in 2013, the online mode didn't drop until 2 weeks later. When it did, it was a beautiful disaster of broken servers and disappearing characters. It is highly likely Rockstar will hold back the new multiplayer mode to let players absorb the single-player story first, and to avoid completely incinerating their server farms on November 19th. But the anticipation for what the next decade of multiplayer will look like will hang over every single moment of that first day. Players will be exploring the map not just for the story, but scouting locations for their future digital real estate. They will be looking at every bank, every mansion, and every nightclub, wondering how much it will cost when the online servers finally open their doors. And we can't forget about roleplay. Rockstar officially acquired the team behind FiveM, the biggest GTA roleplay mod in the world. On day one, the biggest RP streamers won't just be playing a game. They will be taking notes, planning out exactly how they are going to build the next generation of NoPixel and custom servers in this massive new engine. The launch of GTA 6 won't just be a release date on a calendar, it will be a cultural reset for the entertainment industry. The first day will be chaotic, overwhelming, and absolute paradise for anyone who has waited over a decade to return to Vice City. Are you taking the day off work? And more importantly, are you exploring the map first? Or are you diving straight into Jason and Lucia's story? Let me know down in the comments. If you want to stay ahead of everything happening in the world of gaming and make sure you don't miss any day one secrets, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in Leonida.